Hey everyone, it's Seeker, and today we are going to do another Goodwill hunt. I found some really awesome stuff, so definitely stay tuned and watch. But real quick, before we get started, guys, you had asked me to look for more silver things, and I'm trying, but to be honest, finding silver in a Goodwill is not the easiest thing to do, but I'm going to continue to try. Plus, we have some other stuff planned in the future where I believe we are going to find more things like coins and silver and stuff like that. But guys, I'm enjoying doing these videos. It's been a blast. I found some awesome things today, so check it out, guys. Let's go thrifting. Okay, so our first Goodwill of the day was out in Chesterfield, Missouri, and I'm sorry I forgot to get an outside picture of this location, but inside we went straight to the electronics section before I checked the other sections. I'm always looking for something cool, and I noticed this. When I was a kid, I used to always want one of these, driving in the car, having a portable TV with you. You know, it's taken for granted nowadays, but that was really cool back then. Other than that, just some sorted miscellaneous stuff. I did notice over here that is a digital scale. You know, we do gold and silver stuff. And so, you know, having scales is cool, but it was a glass scale for the kitchen. Not anything I really needed. I passed on it. And then I looked at this because, you know, toilet paper holder. Why not? And right here we do have some menorahs. So if you're Jewish, those are right there in the Chesterfield Goodwill. Probably still there for like $2 a piece. Going over here towards the board games, guys. This is one of the messiest Goodwills I've ever been in. Unfortunately, they just need someone to go in there and clean it up. But I am a baseball fan. I noticed this double play. This is like a two handhelds in one that connect wirelessly so you can play against your friends. I mean, you know, it'd been cool in the 80s and 90s, but with today's technology, no thanks. Now here, this is a game. If you guys are into board gaming, Stratego is definitely one of my favorite board games. You know, I saw a copy on the shelf. I already have Stratego, so I didn't really want this, but I wanted to open up and see if maybe everything was there. It did kind of look like the pieces were there in the board, but, you know, I passed on it. It's not sealed. It wouldn't be a good gift, and I already have it, so I didn't really need a copy of Stratego. Over here in the media section, we're just looking through some DVDs for anything that catches my eyes. I have been looking for a physical copy of Lord of the Rings, but no dice. I did notice this, however, guys. This is the Batman Forever soundtrack. You want a copy of that? Head out to Chesterfield. Pretty cool. Over here, I did notice an optical mouse with a $2 sticker on it. It was still brand new. I mean, I could always use extra mice for like laptops and things like that. Certainly not a gaming mouse. Over here, also, we found this, a bed of roses. Now, I don't know if this had ever been actually used. I mean, it was open, and if you look inside, you can see the little fake flower petals are loose. And, you know, if someone put this on their bed and, you know, did whatever and then put them back in the box and donated them, no thanks. Over here, we are going to take a look through the silverware because we're always looking for silver forks and spoons and knives and things like that. I rifled through this for a good couple of minutes. I didn't record the entire time. I didn't really find a whole lot in there, unfortunately, but you always want to go through these bins because if you're looking for silver, sometimes you can find like a silver a fork or a spoon. Here, guys, you want some dog pads? There you go. Okay, guys, heading into our next Goodwill. This one's actually quite big. If you notice by the building, it's a very large Goodwill, so I was excited to go in here and see what I could find. And we are going to head over first to the electronics section. I always walk in the store a little bit before I put the glasses on because they're quite noticeable if you actually look me in the face, and no one's going to care, but still. I don't know. That's just me. Anyway, guys, we did notice this. This is a little Canon photo printer. I didn't realize it at first, but you open it up and you can put the SD card in there and it actually prints the photos right off of the card onto a piece of photo paper, which is cool. And then right here we have one of the old, you know, like the navigation systems before it was just everything on smartphone that you just mount to your dashboard. No one really uses those anymore that I'm aware of. We did find a pretty decently sized Acer monitor. I actually have other monitors like this one. It's kind of older. Didn't really need it. It was also $20, which was kind of high with that scratch on the screen right there. So I didn't really want to get that. If it would have been like $5, I would have got it. There's some other monitors in here as well. You see printers and all sorts of miscellaneous stuff. I did notice this copy of Spider-Man just sitting over there, not in the media section. And we noticed these like weird looking speaker type setup. I didn't know what the heck was going on with that. So and then behind here, I wouldn't mind another set of desktop speakers, but the box was empty. What? Let's keep going though, guys. We have a lot more over here. You got your old stereo systems. Now, here we go. Holy smokes, guys. This actually blew my mind. This is probably one of my biggest finds. I was so excited to see this. This is a Dymo Twin Turbo 450 label printer. It literally has two label printers side by side in one machine. And it works perfectly. It actually still had labels in it, which was something that kind of made me excited about it because generally if it's broken, they're going to take the labels out. throughout trying to fix and testing it. It was left in there just like it was, they didn't use anymore. And guys, it was only $6. These things go for on sale right now on Amazon for $130. I happily picked it up. That there, I didn't know what it was, so I passed on it. But we did find another one of these Canon photo printers. So another one of the machines that actually print the photos onto like old photo paper, which was pretty cool. And, a VR headset. No one needs those. Over here, guys, this is really cool. I almost picked this up. In fact, if I could go back, it's kind of far where this one was. I don't want to drive out there again, but this is Codemasters. It's basically a coding board game that teaches you the fundamentals of programming, and it's in a board game format. It's for 8 and up, and I probably should have got that because I have kids that would love that, and getting them into programming is not the worst thing in the world. It still had all the stuff in it that I could tell. I think it was like $1 or $2. I was like really cheap, and I don't know why I didn't get it. But, I had that big Dymo in my hand, so I passed on it. Now, right here, guys, this is cool. Check this out. That is a Darth Vader cookie jar, and it is almost flawless. The things that you see on the back, that's actually tape right there, the little flaw-looking things. This thing is almost completely flawless, and it was only $2, so I picked it up. Now, here's another regret. Oh, I wish I would have got this. It was only $3. It's a big box copy of Majesty, and that is just awesome. I love big box old PC games. It's, they're awesome to collect. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. Again, my hands were kind of full at this point. I had the Darth Vader cookie jar and the Dymo in my hand. I should have got a cart. I noticed this thing, and I'm showing you this footage because you almost get to see my hair, but not quite. You can see on the reflection there. It's like I'm still wearing the beanie. But this is actually, that was a plug-in cooler. And then right here, guys, air hockey table. I don't need it, but they're cool. Okay, and on to our third and final Goodwill for the day. I just took a picture of the outside of this one, but also a very big Goodwill. When we got inside, I noticed this shelf, and the shelf was labeled metal. And obviously not everything here was metal, but I just thought it was cool. Like, rock on, it's all metal. But this was really neat. I ran across this. I ended up not picking it up. I also kind of regret. I really do need to just pull the trigger on more things sometimes because I always regret them later. But this is really cool. It's a crayon melter that pours the crayons into a crayon mold. So you literally just melt crayons and make your own colors. And I have a feeling that Little Seeker would have really liked this. I wish I would have got it. But, hindsight's always 20/20. Hopefully I'll see another one sometime in the future. Here we had a lighted compass. I looked all over for the button for this thing. I just could not find it. And eventually I did find it on the bottom, and I pressed it, and it didn't light up. So it said try me, and it didn't even work. Here we go. We got Nintendo DS, Step Into Walking, personal trainer walking. It has the 2 pedometers with it, so you can actually walk and have your steps measured. I grabbed it. I ended up putting it away later, so I didn't get it, but I do have it in my hand for a while. Over here, we're looking, this is, I believe, where monitors go to die. I mean, this Goodwill had so many monitors. I'm looking at this one right here. It was actually only $9, but I don't really need more. I don't know. So I passed on it. It was kind of an older one. You see the thick back and things like that. Hans G, not a model that I recognize, but it was cheap. So, I mean, for that reason, maybe I should have just got it for an extra one. But, I mean, you can always find monitors at a Goodwill. It's not the end of the world passing up on them. We found this big bin of keyboards right here, just a bunch of different keyboards. I was going through them looking for some old mechanicals. I'd like to find an old IBM mechanical keyboard. None of them were in here, though. These were all rubber dome, just pieces of junk, not even worth $1 a piece, in my opinion. Just literally junk keyboards. So ended up passing on all of those, even this one that had, the little buttons at the top, shop on the internet and things like that. I kept it in my hand for a minute, but it was nothing. Over here, we had some old Leap pads. These are the little kid tablets. My kids used to have these, so it was kind of cool to see them, but they wanted way too much for them for being as used as they were. And right here, we have one of the Leapsters, which actually came before that. In my hand here, guys, this is really cool. It's a Disney Classics screensaver for Windows. I kind of regret not getting this because this would have been a fantastic gift for Vicky C of the Fam for Christmas, and I just didn't think about that at the time. I wish I would have, because that'd be in her box for Christmas for sure. And guys, if you want a coffee maker that is held together by duct tape, well, that one's for you. Now, here is the last thing that I passed on, and I am really regretting this. Guys, that is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation Moose mug. It was only $2. Why do I not buy these things? They are so cool. I get that it's junk, but come on. Who doesn't love National Lampoon's Christmas? And here it is, guys. This is my final haul. So we got this Daimel Label Rider 450 Twin Turbo for only $6. We got this Five Below $4 mouse for $2, half off, and it's brand new in the package, so I'll take it. And then this really awesome Darth Vader cookie jar. Guys, again, this thing is flawless. I'm so glad to have that in my collection. I may actually give that out as a gift. I just don't know where yet. But the Dymo works perfectly. Amazing, amazing finds. Thank you so much for joining me, guys.
Wow, you made it all the way to the end of the video. I'm glad to see you here. Thank you so much for watching. If you didn't like the video, you know what to do. But I did leave you some videos over there you can check out as well. And above me, you can check out coolstacks.com and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll have some more awesome videos in the future, and we will see you later.